Kevin Phillips behind there to get a 1-1 draw. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think again, the week we've had, the two pitches that we've had to play with, the conditions, I think it's a good point for us today. Of course, we'd like to have won the football match. It was pretty much a game of the weather. They had the wind the first half, and they used it very well. They used the conditions where you can tell that they're the home team. They play, on this pitch every other week. So, it was difficult conditions, but we dealt with it. Of course, conceding the goal, not long before half time was disappointing. And I said to them at half time, again, like Tuesday night at Ashton, we got to play the conditions in the second half and use it to our advantage, which we did. We pretty much dominated the second half. We're just disappointed that we didn't create enough opportunities to win the football match.
From 1-0 down at half time, what was the sort of messages that you were giving?
Yeah, we've got to keep going. It's we know we've got enough quality in the squad to create opportunities with the conditions. With the wind behind us, it played a major part today. But yeah, it's just keep going. We've got enough quality in that dressing room to create opportunities and get a chance. And if we do, we have to take it. And it's taken a fantastic free kick from Nathan Lowe to get us back in the game. And then, of course, we're getting the man sent off with a few minutes left. We've had to dig in. And realistically, it's just about holding out for a draw. So hopefully, it'll turn out to be a good point coming in this season.
A great 5-10 minute spell around the goal when Dylan had a great chance. There was a couple more great chances. Was that the real opportunity to win the game?
Yeah, it was, and again, it's about, I've said it quite a lot, it's about being more clinical in front of goal, finding that little bit of composure. I think Dylan's opportunity was just a little bit behind him, so you can't fault him for that. He's in the right place at the right time, good delivery. But it's, I feel like we're just in a little place at the minute where we're just not getting the rub of the green. I kept turning around to John and Wes and saying every time there was a ricochet, it tended to land at Stafford's feet, and it was the same at Ashton. But you have spells in football like that, and the only way you can turn it around is by keep working hard, keep believing in what we're doing, and eventually, that luck will turn in our favour, and hopefully, we'll capitalise from it. Like they did with the goal. It was a bit of a scramble. All of a sudden, turn around, the lad's got it at his feet, and it was a decent finish. So we've got to keep plugging away, keep going. It's a tough place to go. Not many teams are going to come here and get a result. So you have to say a point is a good result.
You mentioned it might be a good point come the end of the season. You've got to remember as well how good form they are in. The best defensive record in the league. They're one of the best form teams in the league. So when you look at it like that, it is a good point, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. As I said, there's not going to be many teams come here and get a result. So they're a tough team, a well organised team. I know the manager well. I played with him at Blackpool, so he's he's a defender. He's very defence-minded, solid. So it was always going to be difficult, and the week we've had as well. A tough travelling away match at Ashton. You saw the pitch heavy again here today. So it's unfortunate how the fixtures are falling. We've got 4 away games, but luckily now we've got time to recover. They've got a couple of days rest now to recover. I told them to completely switch off from football. Don't even think about it. Get your head right, and then come back here on Tuesday ready to work.
You lost Jordan Hunter at half time. Was that to do with the head injury?
Yeah, he was feeling a little bit dizzy. The ref said he has to come off. So he's still a little bit dazed in there now, but he'll be fine. I had to make a decision, but I thought Connor come on and did well, in that wing-back role. So he slotted in very well. So yeah, it was a shame to lose Jordan, but it's always an opportunity for someone else.
You mentioned that we've got a week's break now, not got a midweek fixture this week. Is that important as well to get that time on the training field?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, it's a chance to recover. Give them a couple of days rest now. To completely recover, come back in Tuesday. As I say, it's complete. I've told them to switch off from football, enjoy their weekend with their families or whatever, and then we get, we're back to it on Tuesday, ready to go and prepare for Baseford next week, which will be another tough match. But the good thing about it is it'll be a decent pitch because it's 3G. So, hopefully we'll get the ball down and play, the way we know we can play. Because the last 2 games it's been really difficult because of the conditions.
Potentially a good opportunity as well to get John Shaw and Cedric Main really close to return after next week.
Hopefully, he's moving well in training. He's running. He's at full tilt now, so hopefully we can bring him back into training at some point next week. And hopefully he'll be available. So it might be just at a time where we need that little bit of flair in and around the box. Someone that's going to take someone on and drop their shoulder and get a shot away. So Cedric can certainly do that. So hopefully he'll be available.